I like this neat touch of the lights. You can clearly see them by this corner here, helping brighten up the view. And I like how for once here, you got a bus where the CCTV is tucked in its own corner. So that way it looks neater. It actually looks like it's part of the bus's design. See how they've tucked it in that. I haven't seen that on any other buses where the CCTV is tucked in its own location like that. That nice tucking in effect with this round thing is inside here. It does actually make it feel part of the bus. It doesn't just look like the thing's just sticking out of nowhere like most other buses have it. I like that. But you know what I'm not a fan of? I'm not a fan of how leading on from there, this grey piece just cuts off all this curve in here, yeah? It doesn't do any shape here, it just straight away goes all the way into the cab. Like, why couldn't they, you see this grey bit up here that leads on from there, why couldn't they just curve it round these walls here or something? Why does it just go straight into the cab? It just ruins it. It just ruins the curving that's going along with these walls here. It just ruins it, man. I'm not sure why Transport UK's maquette is there too, around the back of this. That's a bit random if you ask me. And I'm not a fan of this random door box popping out either. It would be nicer if instead of this fat door box here, the roofing was all in line. And then you had the door parts there. It would be nice if the roofing was all like this, instead of just having that pop out of nowhere. I'm not a fan of how bus manufacturers do this. The flooring's decent. It's nice that they're putting an end to them scruffy floors you have on all the older buses. It's nice how we're actually having something to actually look at on the floor, other than garbage. It would have been nice how if these bits here curved with this wall here, like it actually did the same thing where it curves up like that and then goes straight, rather than just going straight. Like it's stuff like that that can actually give the bus, it's stuff that has potential to actually make the bus look smoother. But the bus designers don't see it in that way. And this wall here could have something going on. Why is it just playing them? Why is it playing like that? Let's see, with ADO, yeah, they actually spiced it up a bit. They actually made it like have its own little like shape and thing that goes in the middle there. They actually gave this wall character. Same with BYD. But right bus, they don't have the same idea in their heads on how to design buses. But we are getting there because this is a step up from fucking the Gemini 2 and Gemini 1 and that. It is a step up from them buses there. And this flooring too, yeah, this bit here, you could at least curve smoothly into that wall, not just straight away boom like that and then back to flat. Like it could just curve inward a bit.